but we're gonna constantly be like,
yeah, we're gonna be fighting every microphone.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the MLO Bros. We are live in the studio today doing Youngstown's Talk channel. We have way too many people in this studio.
Isaac and I will be fighting over microphone the entire time.
The entire time, Luke and I are only allowed to share because we have more important people than us in the studio this morning. So thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you being here. If you haven't already, go down below, give us a like, give us a follow Youngstown Studio, follow the MLO Bros, and away we go. So in the studio today, gentlemen, you all have mics in front of you. Let's go down the line. Let's start with this guy over here. Who's this Youngstown legend over here?
In my own mind, thank you. I can't even get a cup of coffee next door.
Right.
But I'm very happy to be here. I'm the little guy, Ray Mancini.
Ray Mancini. And in the middle, who do we got here?
J.R. Jackson.
J.R. Jackson.
J.R. Jackson, Poland Township PD. I did representing this 80s police name. 80s police name. J.R. Jackson.
Representing Poland Township. And over here on the left,
Pat McGlone.
Pat McGlone. That the overall paint company.
Overall paint. Who was obviously working before he got here.
I don't think he's working today. I think it's just a marketing
Is that
thing.
a marketing ploy?
Yeah. I mean, I have to go to work, but this is a brand.
Yeah, it's a brand.
It's a brand.
It's a brand.
He's trying to paint another Youngstown building.
Where's it, Pat?
All
Pat,
Youngstown.
you are a Youngstown fireman also.
Yes.
But so which one is the part-time job?
Man, the firemen tell me that that firefighting is a part-time job for me, but
So we got a good old-fashioned guns versus hoses showdown
We do.
coming up, don't we?
Chief Wilson from Poland Township.
He's over here. The biggest bully in my life right now is Chief Wilson. He's off camera. He picks on me so much more than like anybody else. So, but
Why does he pick? Why does he pick on you?
he makes fun of me for my outfits and my short shorts and
as he should.
just whatever I'm wearing. He just picks on me constantly. So, but he's off camera too. So gentlemen, what's this event we have coming up? Boom, boom. Go ahead.
Okay. So this is my second annual fight night. Last year, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. For 30 years, I did it in Washington, D.C. There was a fight night for children. And it'd be 30 of us. It was me, Ollie, Smoke Frazier, Norton, the Spinks brothers, Ray, Tommy, Marvin, Camacho, Aguayo, Pryor. I mean, it was all of us.
Yeah.
And then it went through the years, it went down to 20 of us. And what it does, it's just, there's a lot of money in Washington, D.C., right? A lot of money there. And we go and we sit at the tables and be with the people. And it was it was called Fight Night for Children. So having the fighters there obviously was the caveat.
Yeah.
But 30 years, like I said, it went down. So about 5 years ago was the last time they had it there. And it was four of us. It was me, Larry Holmes, Buster Douglas, and Ernie Shavers. Me and the big guys, right? So when I started my foundation in 2015, I said, I always want to do a fight night. I want to do it when I go home. I want to do a fight night. So I never got off the ground, never got off the ground. So last year, I think at the end of November, I told my bride, hey, I'm doing it. We're doing it. That's
Right.
it. So I'm tired of talking about it. You could talk it to death.
Right.
So we said, got to pick somebody. So I said, veterans. Because I think veterans are the forgotten sector
Right.
of society. And so we got it. And then my wife, a good friend, Renee Brazil, Todd, her boyfriend Todd, my sister helped out. So we had different people come in and join. And in 6 weeks, we put together, I thought that was a pretty damn good, show. And one of it is we had a fight night for sure. So we did 5 amateur fights. So, but basically it's this, it's like on time frame. 5:30 to 6:30 is cocktail hour. 6:30 to 8 is dinner. 8 we come out. We had Lee and Ryan, a binder,
Okay.
local rocker, come out, rock us out for 45 minutes. She'll do it again. She's gonna be there this year. Get off. I get up, talk a little bit about what the event's for, who's it for, and then 9 o'clock, first fighters walk in.
Yeah.
By 10 o'clock, thank you and good night.
Is this event for veterans again, or is this
No.
What's this one? What's this one for? When is it, and what time does it start and everything?
January 23rd. The 4th, we're gonna start doing it the 4th Friday of every January.
Fourth
So
Friday
last
of
year
every
was the
January.
24th.
Okay.
This year it's the 23rd.
And it's at Mr. Anthony.
Mr. Anthony's on South Avenue. Wonderful place.
So just
Obviously.
one fight then.
No. We're having the one thing that people asked about last year is we appreciate that. We love the fights. Can you do more fights?
Yeah.
But I don't want to make it an all-nighter. I don't know. It's going to have entertainment and all
Right.
that. So we're going to make it 7 fights plus
That's a lot
battle
of
the,
fights, though,
plus
right?
battle the badges.
And these
So say-
scrubs are the best fight you could
that's
possibly
cool.
get.
Oh, we're saving the best for last, man. The best for last. Because, we don't want people, like, I know they're going to draw a lot of people. A lot of first responders are going to come and see their guy, right?
Right.
I don't want to put them on first, and then after that, everyone
Smart.
leaves.
Smart.
No.
Yeah,
No,
smart.
You
Yeah,
gotta sit
no,
down.
it's very
That's,
good.
no, that's
Yeah,
why.
smart.
Why do you always have the main event, right?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
put it on. So we're gonna have 7 fights, and then we'll do the battle of the
Who are
best.
the other fights?
I gotta be honest with you, I don't
No
know
idea.
who the amateur kids are. Jack Lowe's gonna have part of his gym.
Okay, yeah.
Tommy Cordell,
Yeah.
his gym, and they're gonna get. I think Kelly's gonna have a couple people maybe on it.
Well, that's good though, because you'll get people, all the people coming to watch each individual fighter.
Yeah.
And then you'll get these
Yeah,
guys. You get
yeah.
that's good.
Now we got a few things that we changed up last year that we first time out make a few mistakes. People walk in with the fighter in the back door, like whole family members.
Right.
Then they go and sit down and eat. None of that today. None of that this year.
Yeah.
Well, none of that. No.
What's wrong with that? What do you mean?
Yeah. I'll be grabbing the mic. Get
They
out
were getting
there.
it free.
You paid? No,
Oh,
yeah,
they
no,
were
no,
paying.
no,
They were
they were
paying.
paying. That's what
Oh,
this is
you gotta
what I'm saying.
support the event.
And you would think.
Yeah.
You would think.
We gotta walk in. We
Yeah,
gotta walk.
okay.
I'll walk in with JR. You walk in with Pat. Free meal. Free meals.
I don't mind that. I don't mind that. So, but you sit down and have the audacity to eat.
Right.
Oh hell no! I'm
Right. No, support the event in Pat.
We're gonna have first responders at the doors.
Right, yeah.
We're gonna this year.
I'm sneaking
So,
in with Pat
the
and eating
fighters-
so much food.
Fighters are walking in with their. Well, we thought the corner be 2 guys. The fighter plus 2 get in the back door. And if you ain't on that list, you ain't getting in.
That's right.
And-
Good.
and, you know,
Yeah.
it's
The event,
20
Youngstown.
here's what people say, $25 for the fights. Which
Such
I'm
a-
going to be up in that later on because I just took a shot. 25 sounded
Right.
good. But,
That's such a Youngstown move to sneak in with the fighters.
Yeah.
oh, yeah, it is. That's my point.
Such a
You got that
Youngstown
audacity.
move.
Nah, but this people are saying now, and individual tickets are $1.50. That people say, oh, Raymond, that's expensive. Well, yeah, hear me out.
Okay.
It's a 7-course dinner. I said, plus you get entertainment by Leanne Binder. Plus, I said, then it's the donation. So the dinner is going to cost about $90
Yeah.
per plate.
Wow.
I said, Leanne Binder, if you're going to see her, that's about $20. You drop in $20 in there. So that's $110. You're putting 40 for the donation.
Yeah.
You're gonna
It's
bitch.
good.
You're gonna
No.
bitch
So
about
what's
it.
what's that money going towards?
But
what's
last
the
year again,
cost?
we gave it to the Veterans Outreach, which does a wonderful job on
Right.
Belmont Avenue. This year, it's for the I believe it. Renee Charles Smith. Clarence Smith,
Clarence.
Clarence, same thing. It's begins with a C. So
Yeah,
you got to
Clarence
understand.
Smith.
For me, it's as long as it's the same
Fair
number, same letter.
Who's Clarence?
Clarence Smith was I didn't know myself, but Clarence Smith is it's a home out there in Boardman.
Okay.
It's like it's hidden. It's really a cool joint. It was a house that the family turned over now, and they turned it over to the first responders, and it's
Oh,
becoming
nice.
a wellness center.
Yeah.
Because look, man, our guys out there so you can go get therapy, you can do counseling,
Yeah.
or just come out there and interact with guys from all
Right.
from all 3 counties, Columbiana, Trumbull, and Mahoning, and all the first responders are welcome. And you come and play. They have pool table, and just hang out and decompress.
Let's shift over to the first responders here, gentlemen. As first responders, as police officer and firefighter, what are some things that, like, are you appreciative of this? And are there some things that the average everyday people don't realize, that you guys deal with that this is good for?
How long? Well, start. How long have you guys been? How long have you been?
Yeah.
I've been in law enforcement 25 years.
All right. And Pat?
I've been a firefighter for 11.
Okay. So you got, I mean, that's a good run. That's
Yeah.
a good amount.
Yeah.
So I almost wanted to say, don't need gory details, but you guys have seen some shit, right? Excuse my language. I mean, you had to,
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
I mean,
And it sticks with you if you don't have an outlet to talk about things, or you don't. For me, I don't like to talk about things. I let it build up, and that's not healthy.
No.
right.
And there hasn't been anything in the area for first responders to actually go to and just relax.
Yeah.
We all have employee assistance
You dropped
programs.
him.
It's a little high.
That's the guy you got a box, by the way. As Isaac comes over and drops him down
Jared's
there.
looking over, going, no. I didn't.
Yeah.
Jared said, I think it was that tall.
What do they say? The bigger they are, the harder they fall, right?
He's looking too big on camera. I don't want there to be any type of
He looks bigger.
By no means, I'm an underdog in this. I get it.
We'll talk about the fight a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm sitting here looking at you guys. I'm like, oh man, you better hit because Pat is a big dude.
Yes, yeah.
We'll talk about it a little bit.
But yeah, we all have employee assistance programs that the department has, but I don't believe anybody really goes to it. Nobody wants to go talk to a stranger. So if you could go sit down in a place where there's other people that are in your line of work that know what you do, and you're able to talk about it.
Yeah, what you go through.
Yeah,
very good, very good.
What I mean, so, and this is the thing. Not to stick on this, but like I work for WFMJ, and I saw it's to this day we were the first people on the scene with the cops of a motorcycle wreck. Dead as a doornail, parts, and I still can't get that out of my head. Like 20 years later,
the stuff you guys see.
Oh, I couldn't imagine trying to live with her like in the kid stuff. Like I got kids. I mean, that's got to be messed up. And this is so it's such a good thing for you to sponsor something like
well,
this.
Look, I've said that we did it for veterans. So I always said we're the forgotten sector.
Yeah.
But first responders to me are the unappreciated sector.
Yeah.
I don't think look in today's world, you got firefighters, you got first responders going out there, and then you got people throwing stuff at them, spitting at them. Right. Give me your license. No.
Yeah.
I mean stuff like that. Or or I see guys trying to go break up fires, and then you got the neighborhood throwing things at them, won't let them near the house.
Yeah.
Or the structure. You can you can't make this stuff up. I mean, this is the world is. But here's what I always said, and I've done this when I've talked to a lot of guys. Because I've talked to different groups like the firefighters and policemen. Real fast. Remember the movie Al Pacino, Sea of Love, one of his comeback movies. And there's a scene in there, and he walks into the bar, and they all look at him, and they all turn their back on him, and he goes, I'm the bad man. I'm the bad man. When shit goes down, I'm everybody's daddy.
Yeah, right,
and that's the truth. That's the truth. These guys are everybody's daddy.
The first person they call.
Exactly. Yeah. Something happens to your even the wise guys. First thing happens to your kids. Who are you calling?
So do you know Gino DeFabio? Dude,
listen, I found out one of your nephews is dating my niece.
This is scoop here.
Kick his ass, Boom Boom. Kick his ass.
Get him.
I have no shot.
No. You can't.
Right. For those watching at home that have no idea what's going on, Mahoning County. What's your position again?
Commissioner.
Commissioner. Sorry. I try not to. I try not to pay attention to the politicians. Gino DeFabio is in the studio. He just walked in. I don't know what we're going to do here. We don't have enough seats.
No, I don't need to say that. I don't want to stay, but I just want to say that, Boom, what you're doing for the first responders out at that wellness center. I'm on the board.
Beautiful.
Gino, come out here and say that again into a microphone.
Yes. Beautiful.
Squeeze in. We already have
little
big boys on this side.
I didn't bring any. I didn't.
You got
to bogart the mic, man. You got to bogart that mic. You get up on it.
I just want to say, Boom, what you're doing for the first responders. We love that.
Yeah.
You're Youngstown. You're everything that made this place great.
Thank you.
And to give back the way you do to these men and women. And it's all first responders.
Well, Gino, we were saying that. I said last year we did it for the veterans because I think there's forgotten sector. But this first responders are unappreciated sector. And I said, what these guys got to put up with in today's environment, since the woke movement and everything. You go out there, you got people spitting at you, throwing things. They won't let you near their structure if it's a fire or if you're a policeman. They won't give you your license. I mean, are you kidding me?
It's ridiculous. Boom, my father was a policeman for 34 years.
Yeah.
34 years, my dad was a policeman. And I heard what he had to put up with on the street.
Yes.
Then he had to come home, put everything away, and be dad.
And
be a husband.
Well, we were just talking about how these guys
realizes that.
Gino, we were just talking about why these guys need a wellness center because what you see on the street, you got to, and then you got to flip it, like you said, be a family man.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know.
Put it all in a dresser and go to be a dad, and they're amazing. I mean,
I wouldn't have been a good cop.
Gino,
I would have been tuning guys up. I'd have been tuning guys up. Oh, that's a done deal.
You didn't kick their ass.
Oh, no, I'd have tuned two guys up. You ain't give me your license. Oh, hell. Bang.
Here, I got something for you.
I mean, in today's world, you can't. Everyone's got a phone on you, a camera on you. How can you do your job? And that's why I admire these guys more than you know. Yeah. And anybody who does first responder. This is why what we're trying to do, what my foundation tries to shine a light on that sector. Shine light on these guys this year. Let people know, hey man, these guys out there putting their lives out. What's the old saying? Everyone's running away when they're running in. Everyone's running out when they're running in.
Right.
But it's the God's truth. So show some respect. I mean, it's respect. Forget. Besides, then show some love. But show some respect for crying out loud, and show some love to these guys for doing the job that I ain't doing. Thank God they're doing it. I ain't doing it.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how much I appreciate these guys.
Yeah,
Jesus.
for sure.
But and Gino, as I said, something happens to you. Who's the first person you call?
Hey, if you're
First
if
person
you're-
you call.
Say you're walking down a darkened street and you hear footsteps. Everybody, they're going to be scared. They're
That's
gonna be
right.
nervous. You turn around and you see it's a cop. You thank God. You say, "Oh, thank God."
right.
Those are the same people that would rip the hell out of them.
That's
You know what
right.
I mean? If they
That's
get
exactly
stopped
right.
at a thing.
That's right.
So, it's just, we have to get society to remember what they do for us and think about it.
But yeah,
I want to say that wellness center it's being also used for training. There's a lot of things happening out there.
beautiful.
And the communities come together and really help support it. Chief Todd Worth out in Boardman has been amazing.
Yeah. Yeah.
He took it as his passion.
Yeah.
All the contractors, everybody that helped out there. It's just it's unbelievable
Well,
how that place was transformed and how fast it was done, and what a beautiful place it is.
You said Todd does a wonderful job, but it's a place where you wouldn't even know it's in Boardman, but you wouldn't know it's like off the beaten path.
Yep.
It's in a place you would think you're out in the country somewhere. You wouldn't even know where you're at if you didn't know exactly where you were at. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's wonderful, and they did a wonderful job, really, with the building.
That was the Smiths. That was their
Smith
home.
family, yeah.
And when I went in there and saw it, I saw it when I first took it over, and there was a pool. There was an actual indoor pool.
Yes.
And I
Nice.
told Todd, I said, couldn't I swim in a pool once before you filled it in?
Yeah, right. They filled it in,
But
but
it is a great place. But honest to God, Boom.
we appreciate it.
The fact that you're doing what you're doing, you don't know how much we
Well,
appreciate
I
that. The
thank
whole
you. That's good
community
to know.
appreciates it.
And
we
that-
appreciate you.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Gino. And that's what we want people to do. Come out, support the cause. But we're trying to give you some bang for your buck. So
Right.
that's why we're giving. That's right. People said, I was talking about earlier, Gino, $1.50 a ticket. I go, look,
Yeah.
it's a 7-course dinner. Try to go to the restaurant and get that.
Yeah.
That's a 90. That's 100. That's it right there. You put $1 down for that one.
Right.
I said, but you're getting entertainment from Leanne Binder. If you go
Right.
see her any place, it's $20 to lay
Yeah,
down. I said, and then you get the amateur fights, which would be another X amount of dollars.
Right.
I said, so so we're giving it to you. So it's about $40 going to towards the cost.
If you go out to dinner with your family, then you go see a singer, then you go see a bunch of fights. How much money are you spending per person?
Right.
So
my family,
right.
$1,000. Too many kids.
Because they can eat.
Yeah,
Anyway,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
But here's the thing. But now, what part of the caveat is too? I'm bringing in Larry Holmes. I'm bringing in Michael Spinks, Jerry Cooney, Buster Douglas. They were here last year. They couldn't wait to come back. Of course,
Wait, they're going to be there?
oh yeah, they
Oh,
were there last year. And Kelly's going to be there. But now I'm also bringing in Paulie Malignaggi, who's probably the best boxing commentator on TV, 2-time world champion.
Nice.
Mickey Ward, the fighter. Mark
Wow.
Wahlberg played him in the movie The Fighter.
yeah.
Mickey's coming in. And Bronco McCartney. A lot of people know Bronco had a 154-pound junior middleweight title. Kelly fought him when Kelly was on the way up, and Bronco had the middle junior. But Bronco fought out. He was the only white kid in Kronk Gym.
Yeah.
I said, Bronco, brother, I know you can fight because you took a lot of ass whippings on the way up. On the way up. But he was the only guy in there. And James Toney, James Toney's being his mentor.
Yeah. Wow.
Because James Toney kicked his ass so many times. Finally said, this kid can fight.
So you're bringing all these people.
So they're all coming
Yeah,
in.
what the
They're all
hell?
coming in. So we're gonna have 9 world champions, and I'm still working on another one. And if I get it, it'd be pretty special if I can get them. But now we're only 3 weeks away, so I don't know. But
Yeah.
anyhow,
It's a good deal.
Cool.
so that's why people are gonna be there, shaking hands, kissing babies, taking pictures.
Heck yeah.
Love it.
And it is a fundraiser.
Yes.
It's a fundraiser,
That's-
people.
Yeah,
That-
right. Yeah, people don't understand that.
Oh, Gina, we were just talking about last year. Fighters were walking in the back door, and their families were walking in with them, because we didn't have the people to stop them, and then they go sit down and eat.
Oh.
So we will have none of that this year.
Gino
You need to
did that
stop.
last year.
You need to stop telling that because now he's going to do it with
I'm
us.
tell you what.
Stop telling everybody.
I'm telling people, try that.
Italian, I bring the food and we don't.
Gino is sneaking in with the fighters last year.
Yeah.
He heard free meal. He heard free meal. He was in there.
Isaac's gonna have it where I brought to-go plates.
I already said I'm sneaking in. I'm sneaking in with McGlone. I already said it.
Anybody trying that dish, I'm making a comeback. I'm whooping somebody's ass. I'm telling you that. I'm telling you that.
I'm gonna walk in with Patty. You're like, oh, Isaac, you're here.
So each fighter, you get 2 people to walk in with you. Your trainer and your second in the corner. That's it.
Listen, I could be in your corner. You want me in your corner?
Tell mom and dad to tell mom and dad to pay. Pay for the
Isaac,
cause.
I'm not gonna lie. If Boom Boom knocks you out, that would be the most viewed video ever. If you got knocked out by Boom Boom and Stevie.
Isaac, will you do that for charity? I'll sell tickets.
We got one shot for charity.
Yeah.
Wait, it starts with Boom Boom. Okay, well here's what we'll do. JR, Pat, Boom Boom.
Yeah.
You end with Kelly. End with Kelly smacking you.
I'm going to actually go to work. I just
All right,
want to say,
yeah. Stop
I
wasting
heard
our
Boom
tax
Boom
dollars.
About time these politicians start doing something around here.
Wasting our tax
you go
dollars.
around. You go around and knock on doors and see how many guys are out.
That's
Friday
right.
After the fourth, after
New
first
Year's.
of the year.
New Year's.
Do me a favor. Tell Carol I said hi.
You know, that could be we could sell that fight.
What's that? Carol versus me?
Well, yeah.
Carol. You never get it.
Oh yeah,
Carol.
I saw her on her commercial the other day. She looked great.
Carol,
loves me.
let me tell you something. Carol will whip anybody's ass in that office and then city politics. She will whip everybody's ass. And I'm with her, baby. That's my girl.
Well, thanks, Gino. Thanks for
You guys,
swinging by, buddy.
Thanks.
Thank
I'll see
you.
you.
Gino, thank you for stopping
That
by.
kid's name is Kai.
Kai, yes, I know.
Good looking kid.
My man. Yeah. And she was
Boom. What they're saying is Boom Boom's
Appreciate
Boom Boom's
My nephew.
No,
My nephew.
nephew is dating
Gino's niece.
Gino's
Niece.
Nice.
Breaking news.
She was ranked 1 in the state
For wrestling.
For wrestling.
Wrestling. Yeah, high school wrestler. Yeah.
better not-
Yeah.
He's a high school wrestler too.
Yeah, man.
He's a high school too. That's why they like to roll around together.
Oh God.
Oh my lord!
I think she could take it.
He's probably good. Okay, you got it.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah, that's just good to Matt roll around together.
Jeez, oh man. All right, so
Back on track.
Yeah, we haven't talked
Gather
about
up.
them.
Gather up the
Welcome to the
pins.
MLO
Reset
Bros.
the pins.
nothing makes sense ever. All right, so let's talk a little bit then about the fight with these two, because
Okay.
this is going to be fun.
Well, look, can I set it up? Please?
Yeah,
Let me set it up.
set it up, please.
First of all, we said we'd like to do a battle badge because I've done appearances that they've done battle of the badges around the country.
Yeah.
It's always a big thing, right? And if you remember a couple weeks, months ago, I think it was the middle of summer, when they had that Times Square, they had the 3 fights. Teofimo Lopez and was on the card, and Shakur Stevenson
Yeah.
and Devin Haney was fighting. Ryan Garcia was the main. All that.
Yeah.
One of the first fights on the undercard, and it probably was the best fight of the night, was Battle of the Badges. New York City policemen versus New York City firemen.
Right. That's a good idea.
They were the best fight of the night, and people going crazy.
Yeah.
And that's what hit me. I said, we got to try to do that.
Yeah. In
So-
Youngstown, people will
so-
turn out for that.
So
for
when
sure.
I announced I wanted to do this, we didn't announce it like on air private. I just told people. I got back. Pat came right to them and said, "Hey man, I'll do that for sure." We couldn't get a policeman. We couldn't find a policeman for a long time. And all of a sudden, I get a call. I think from you, Chief Wilson, that said, "Hey, we got a guy. JR, JR's going to take it. Said he'll do it." And I admire that. First of all, look, I tell these. I said, look, I can't tell how much I appreciate it. You got families going. We want a good fight. I want an action fight. I ain't telling them to hold their punches or anything.
Right, yeah.
But you got families to go to, and you got a job to go to. We want to make it an event, But and they train. They said, no, we're training. They're going to train. They've been in shape. But they got to be in shape for their job.
Yeah.
Unlike most of these. No, that's
Right.
that's a joke. Chief Wilson, that's a joke.
I got to add too. It was now these aren't Poland Village cops for everybody watching at home, but it might be a good marketing idea to get everybody out there supporting the Youngstown guy beating the shit out of the Poland cop.
Get a truck up.
Now these aren't the village guys, but the Poland cops do have a reputation Youngstown wide for being a little bit, strict with the tickets.
If you got truck cop out there, you would have all of Western PA show up.
The Silver Knight truck cop himself.
But that's always. That's why I do want to say I want to appreciate JR and Pat for stepping up. Pat said first, and JR said, "Hey man, let's do it. I'll do it." So
How long is this? So how long ago did you get these guys?
well, Pat been from about 6 weeks, and JR a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
You've been training. You guys been training?
So I think I want to say you had him like 2 months before.
yeah,
Before you found the cop.
Yeah, we
Okay.
could get a cop.
Did you know when you signed up you're gonna who you were boxing
Yes,
against?
yeah.
So
He
you
was
knew. So
already
you
set.
sized them up. You're like, this dude's not.
What
I
happened?
know.
What happened was
This guy's
they were
tough.
looking. They were yeah.
In the box. I love
I'm
it.
gonna freak
No,
out.
Jared said-
I'm gonna embarrass this
JR
guy.
says, "I want the hungry young buckeye. I want the hungry. I
This
want
is
the
what
hungry
everybody's
tiger."
scared about.
So wait, do you guys? So Pat, little history here. You fought in the Youngstown Rough and Rowdy thing for how long ago was that?
Man, 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Barstool Sports Rough and Rowdy thing
Yeah.
in Youngstown, you fought in that. Do you have any
I
prior
have
fights?
no boxing experience.
But I know he has a lot of experience of busting heads on the street.
Right.
Yeah.
He's got street cred, dude.
Street
That's it.
cred. Okay. So
As a promo guy right there. I love it.
so boom boom. So you just so everybody knows, we had the charity softball game. Were you eyeing him up as a fighter at the charity softball
I
game?
just got, no, I just, we didn't even know we were going to do the battle badge at that time.
Okay.
This was just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. We had enough amateur fights. Again, last year, people were asking for more fights. We had 5 last year. And I said, well, that's a good thing that they're asking for more fights.
Yeah.
But I don't want to make it an all-nighter. You know,
Okay.
what I do, we were on a schedule. You know, I said, 5:30 to 6:30, we do the cocktail hour.
We're
6:30
all
to 8.
getting old. We don't need to stay out till midnight or
8
till 1
o'clock.
o'clock. Yeah.
6:38,
Yeah.
we eat. Leon Binder comes and rocks the joint for about 45 minutes. I get up, talk about the event. 9 o'clock, we want the first fighters walking in. By 10 o'clock, thank you and good night.
Right,
That's
right,
how it was
right.
last year. This year, first thing people said, "Oh, that was great, but we want more fights."
Yeah.
So we're gonna add only a couple more.
we gotta-
2 more amateurs plus the battle of the badges.
We got comments in here. All the people. Dan is saying JR and 2. Good luck, my man.
Appreciate it.
Now I love this one, Janet.
she's talking about us, boom, boom,
Couldn't
not
stand
you.
you. I know stuff. Couldn't stand you guys in the beginning. Now let's do it. Do it a lot. It's like when you ride past an accident, you just have to look. Ha! I love that.
That is the best description.
Welcome to the MLO Bros. But okay, so good question from Laura that I should have thought of earlier. Who's training JR, and so who's training each of you guys? Who's training Pat? Who's training JR? Go ahead. She asked you.
Are you training?
I am training. Yes. So I'm getting in shape. I was like 239. I'm 46 years old, first of all.
Do you
which
have a
I
weight
think-
you got to get down to?
I think
I'm 32.
Oh,
Yeah, he's.
But
All right,
you know,
so-
no, so that's for Jared. Take it on.
yeah,
I
I think
appreciate
a
it. Trust me.
32-year-old. Yeah.
So I dropped about 12 pounds.
Nice.
I'm getting into some shape, learning how to defend myself, and then maybe knock some heads off. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see how that goes.
You watch your mouth, Pat. You watch your mouth.
I'm getting tired of you, Pat, over there talking
Young millennial talking shit over there.
Huge underdog. I take that.
I love
Like
that.
A huge
Love
underdog. But what I got going for me is heart and old man strength.
That's
Okay.
That. Oh, that's
Don't underestimate old man strength.
See, here's the thing. So Isaac, this is close. You're 32. I'm 40, 31. I'm 46. You old man strength is a thing.
Yes.
100% a thing.
And guys, I'm not crazy. Like
Yeah.
this isn't something I wanted to do. They were looking for a cop to fight Pat for like 2 months.
right.
And one day we were eating lunch, and we got a bunch of young.
I was gonna say, what about freaking what about
You got some-
Pogo's trainer?
You
What
got
about
some
the-
big boys. One of
Yeah,
those
what-
kids used to
where are
lift in my
those
gym.
guys
He's
at?
huge.
They
No-
didn't step up.
Where are those
nobody.
guys at?
Nobody wanted to fight, right?
Seriously.
So they're like, "Why don't you do it?" And I'm like, "You really want to see this guy, 46 years old, get in the ring with
Do it.
Pat?"
I love it.
I said, "I'll do it. I ain't scared.
Yeah.
I was getting in there, and whatever happens, happens."
Yeah, what the hell? Well, you have like 3 or 4 of the biggest police officers
Yeah.
officers in the area.
It's like-
The one dude,
Like
he's
6'4".
Yeah, it got arms the size of my legs. And wouldn't do it.
Because
what a bunch.
you know what? Because they tap that shit, and it's like they fall like a sack of rice.
Big-
yeah, you got the
Big
guys,
arms, big
guys,
arms,
tap that
soft
shit.
jaw.
Oh,
Big
you
arms,
know
soft
that.
jaw.
Tap that shit, they fall like a
Let's
sack of
go,
rice.
boo boo.
That's it.
Wow.
Pat, who's training you?
I've been at Southside with Jack Lowe for probably like 12 weeks now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, we've been.
Oh,
But you
yeah.
can also overtrain. That might be over. Since you haven't going to
He's
Jason,
gonna be tired.
you can just
Yeah.
say,
He's
"Hey,
gonna be
I know
tired.
he could be overtrained too."
That's it.
Yeah, so I trained with a fellow firefighter named Kevin Zalak when we were getting ready for Rough and Rowdy. He was like a Muay Thai guy, and now just going into the South Side and chopping it up with those guys. Jack's back on Erie Street, so he's right by Mooney.
Yeah.
It's like the coolest. It is the coolest Youngstown setup. There's enough room for a ring, 3 heavy bags, 2 speed bags, and like that's it.
Yeah.
And there's 18 guys in
Hey,
there
when they're
training at
jumping
one
rope,
time,
they're
just
going
working.
outside on the sidewalk,
Yeah,
jumping rope.
Yeah,
I go, I don't know about that, Jack. I don't know. Get
Just
some.
greasy.
You may have to
But
put
you're
some
on
board
top
down
of,
there.
yeah, you're on top of each other.
Yeah.
You're working around the heavy bag and you're bumping into one another. But it's been just that alone. Like when I decided to do this, I was like, just a chance to get to go into Southside and actually be
That's awesome.
a guy in there for a couple months.
Yeah.
That's been the coolest part
Yeah,
of it, the
that's
whole
right.
thing.
So you signed up. When you signed up for this, when you signed up, you immediately started training.
Yeah, I called. Well, I did a piece on the side of Southside this summer. We
Okay.
painted something because Jack did like a little remodel. So I had already been in conversations with Jack, and like I called him up basically when I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do it or not. And he's like, "Yeah, I'll train you." So
And for those that don't know, Pat is being humble here, and a little shout out to Overall Paint Company. This is the dude. Pat is the dude that has painted the mural on the side of the mall. Remember the one that got all the attention a couple years ago and all the shit. He didn't. Pat.
That's our favorite.
Pat painted it. He wasn't the one who planned it out, but he was the one who painted it.
That's a good
The
point.
mural on the side of the Apollo building in Youngstown.
Yeah.
The mural on the side of Erie Terminal. The mural on the side of the Varsity Club downtown.
Right.
This dude is Overall Paint Company that's up there on the freaking scaffolding painting it all the
I
time.
appreciate
So-
that. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Legit.
Yeah,
Youngstown,
no,
another
no.
Youngstown legend.
And that's
for
why
sure.
that's why JR said, I ain't letting no painter beat me. Hell no.
We got to think of something cool for you, JR. Come on, dude. Hey, man. We got to think of something cool.
He's out there on the streets, man.
JR
He's there on the streets.
JR has saved a total of 1,000 puppies.
What's Chief
I'm not
Wilson
a
having with
fireman.
us?
I like I say, Isaac, I wouldn't be driving through Poland if I was you anytime soon.
I was gonna say, here's what's gonna happen. Pat's gonna in the future. That's gonna be Pat. It's gonna be J.R. Jackson, the one who busted the MLO
Like I
Bros.
said, Chief Wilson's my number one bully. I'm driving through Poland. I'm scared this guy's going to get me.
But
Have you? I got total sidetrack here. Have you pulled anybody over yet? Where Boom Boom was talking about it, where they refused to give you a license?
So in the past probably 3-4 years, I've been behind a desk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for the most part.
Does
But
that happen, Chief?
yes, it does. It does.
God, I can't wait for somebody to pull me over and I refuse to give my license.
they're watching too many.
I'm going to claim sovereign citizen or whatever.
They're watching too.
100%.
These young kids watch too many YouTube videos.
You gotta,
Yeah.
Chief Wilson's he's gonna pull me over. I'm gonna do the thing where you crack the window. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
the lights
These young
into
kids
the
watching
window.
too many
Or, like,
YouTube.
Put it up against the window
Right,
just to
they watch-
piss off Chief.
That's what I'm saying. Watch the YouTube videos and I'm thinking, you cause more headache. You're stuck. You're there. You cause more
give
headache
them
than they
freaking
do,
license.
and it's
Don't
staying
do
there
that.
longer than you have to
Don't
be.
do that. Yeah.
Just to, but again, what we said earlier.
Yeah.
But if stuff happen, something happened. Who's the first person?
Right.
Chief, they stole
Yeah.
my car. Chief, somebody threw a rock into my car. Well, yeah.
I
Okay.
just want to get pulled over and do that, and then them freaking call Chief Wilson, be like, Luke Schuster's here. He's refusing to give his license. I just like it's
I want Chief Wilson.
I demand management.
I demand Chief Wilson.
Supervisor. That's what they all say. Supervisor.
All right, let's go take some comments. Luke, scroll up. Let's take some comments here. Nate Yema says, "Let's go, JR." Laura says, "Hard streets of Poland." Haha.
Oh, the mean streets of Poland, baby. Woo!
Lefty
It's hard
said,
out there.
Lefty said, charity match: Ray Boom Boom versus the Chick Jeans Joe.
Who's that?
Oh, Joe Dania. I think he's talking
Oh,
about
is that Chick
Joe
Jeans?
Dania. I don't know if
I don't know what
that's
Chick Jeans is.
Joe.
Who is Chick Jeans?
I don't know if they're messing with Joe in
No,
the back.
I don't know.
So keep scrolling up, dude.
there's a good one.
Rosemary says, very proud of what you're doing.
Thank you. Thank you.
Rosemary also says, hi to Ray. My name is Rosemary. Not sure if you remember my dad, Joe Babs.
Oh, I
He
do.
was very good friends
Joe
with your
Bellino.
dad.
Joe Bellino, yeah.
And we went a lot
Yes.
of time with your family.
and the Del Quadri, my godfather, my uncle.
My
Ray.
brothers, Joe and Ricky, were just
Rocky,
reminiscing.
Rocky.
Rocky,
You-
old,
you-
reminiscing
how many
old
fights have
times
you
together.
had?
Happy
Yeah,
New
Marie.
Year. Happy New Year.
Thank you, Rosemary. Thank you.
Tammy says, thank you for organizing the event. We will definitely be supporting this.
Beautiful.
Keep scrolling up, Luke. And that's about it. Everybody else, if you're just tuning in now, thank you so much for being here. If you haven't already, go down, give us a like, give us a follow. Do you guys have like anything we can send them to? like a page or
Oh
something
yes,
for
yes,
the
yeah.
event?
Oh, thank you. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
My wife would be very upset with me if I
Right.
didn't.
I got you. I got you.
So I'm gonna have to ask Renee.
Renee.
Oh, okay. So first of all, we
Renee!
have you go ahead. What do we? We got the Ray Boomo. So you go to the Ray Boomo Mancini Foundation. But so Renee,
Who's this, Boom Boom?
Yeah, Renee Razil, who's helped running my foundation, which I true her and my wife are running the foundation. So thank you very much, Renee. Our webpage is
boomboommancini.com.
Boom Boom Man. So the foundation does it have its own page?
Just going straight to the.
Okay, so go right to the source. So if you want to go, then that leads you right to the event. So it's Boom Boom Mancini, because you know why? Somebody stole Ray Boom Boom Mancini. But the rocket scientists, they didn't steal Boom Boom Mancini. So boomboommancini.com, and then you go and you go right on, and it got tied to buy tickets, and it leads you right to the page.
What's the date? What's the date again? January
23rd.
23rd.
The fourth Friday. The fourth
That
Friday.
sounds like a good date night.
The
for
fourth
Maggie
Friday.
and I.
It's it. You go.
Yeah.
You want to go to a
I
movie?
think we have a
You want to go
birthday
to
party.
dinner? You want to go see the fights? Let's go see the
Do
fights.
have a birthday party.
What?
birthday party.
Hey,
Yeah, that'd be fun.
but that's the question. Do you want to go to a movie? You want to go to
Yeah,
say,
right,
let's
right,
go to
right.
fights. Dinner or go to the fights. But see, if you go to but you come here and have dinner and the fights.
Yeah.
You get a 2-in-1. It's a twofer. Come on
Are
now.
you doing Renee? Are you doing sponsors? Maybe are you guys doing sponsors or anything like
I mean,
that?
but yeah, people who sponsor will buy tables. I mean, people could just sponsor to the event, and we announce them. We have them
Right.
up on the. We have a
There you go. It's on the
Yeah.
screen right now for
Yeah.
everybody
Oh,
watching.
there we
go.
You got that's Boom Boom's website.
Yeah.
There's the fight night. Boom Boom, you put a picture of you up there. You should have put these boys with their shirts off.
Well,
up there.
yes. So yes. Somebody, you know, we'll have to do that. We'll have to do that, won't we?
Look at the young Boom Boom there.
Yeah.
Get an AI image.
Yes, yes, yeah,
You guys just absolutely
I'm
diced
looking-
up.
Oh, you know, 'cause I'm looking because I was just on a podcast a couple weeks ago. I got somebody said, man, see, he looks like he says 64, he looks like he's 84.
Yeah.
I went, oh, hell no.
You're a young man.
I'm
You're
like,
a young man.
That's
How old are you, Boom Boom?
64.
It's 64. Young
I
man.
can,
Young
I can
man.
still troll. I can still troll. But yeah, but somebody like, the beating I took on social media. So I'm looking and go, man, do I look on camera on this podcast here? So anyhow,
The funny thing is, though, these guys calling you like looking old. They probably look terrible. They're probably
I
out of
know,
shape.
I
You're
know,
in
I got
shape
it.
still. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
well, one of the things I did, not Vera, is I was asked on a show my top pound for pound fighters of all time.
Yeah,
I
I
said
remember
for-
watching that.
I
Class.
saw
said
this
for
too,
me,
yeah.
Yeah.
for me. This is what people do. It's mine, not yours.
Yeah.
For me, I said. Tony Canzaneri, people who Tony Canzaneri was a fighter in the 20s and 30s. My father told me so much about him. He was the first 3-division champion, real division, lightweight, welterweight, and at that time, junior welterweight was one of the first early subdivisions to come in. So he won three major titles. But my father was my father's favorite fighter. My father told me all about him, so I love him. So Tony Canzaneri. So number 2, I said Henry Armstrong. Henry Armstrong, my father used to talk about Henry Armstrong. Only fighter ever were to win 3 world titles simultaneously within 12 months.
Okay.
Again, featherweight, 126, jumped up to welterweight, 147, came back to fight the lightweight, 135, and beat all within 1 year. Then went up, fought for the middleweight title against a guy named Seferino Garcia. And by all counts, won, and they called it a draw. He would have 4 major titles within one time. Now you can't do it, of course, because if you move up and you fight for another title and you win, you have to vacate the one you already had. So anyhow, Henry Armstrong. 3, Rocky Marciano, the only undefeated.
Yeah.
4, Carmen Basilio. People say, Carmen Basilio, man. I just love Carmen. You know, when Ray Robinson was beating him, he said, I'm going to kick. I got to be good friends with Carmen. He tells the story. Ray Robinson, he went to meet him one time. Ray Robinson shined him off. He said he kind of, he says, I'm going to fight the guy. I'm going to kick his ass. And he did. He moved up to fight him specifically and beat him.
Nice.
And then, so Carmen's one of the great fighters, one of the Italo-American heroes. And then, of course, number 5, Roberto Duran. So, the clapback of Muhammad Ali, and I said, listen to what I'm saying. It's my 5.
Yeah. It's your
I
picks.
tend to gravitate towards
Right.
bangers.
Yeah.
Willie Pep. What about Willie? I said, I love Willie Pep. One of the top
Yeah.
greatest top 10 of all time.
Right.
But for me, I tend to gravitate towards bangers. And those are my guys.
Right.
Every one of those guys I mentioned.
And
can
as
bang.
a world champ, like you have a you have your preferences,
That's
a
it.
unique
That's
opinion as someone
That's
who
it.
went out
Yeah,
there and
yeah,
did it. That's
yeah,
amazing.
that's all.
Welcome to social media,
Oh,
where
that's
everybody
good.
has.
No,
an
I love it.
opinion.
I love it.
And this is a
Yeah.
person sitting on the
So-
couch not doing anything.
So, but
that's
people
never,
think they say,
yeah.
my son's Pop, you ain't got to answer, but I answer him back.
Yeah.
I say, yo, I said, you ain't never took an ass whipping, but
Right.
you need one. Some of the things they say, So I'm thinking, I'm always
Right.
fun because I get a kick out of it. I have
Okay,
fun with it.
unique question here. Let's do something.
Yeah.
Boom, boom. As someone who has gone into the ring, and now we have someone who's never
Yeah.
done this before,
Yeah.
and who only has one fight under their belt.
Yeah.
What's advice on like leading up to this fight? What
Well,
would you
I-
say?
I- I
Going in there, that
yeah.
atmosphere. What's
Well,
That's
no,
a good
first of all,
question.
people always say, if anybody says they're not scared, going to fight is a liar.
the
But you wanna be
belly
scared.
rumblies?
But here's the
belly
difference.
rumblies.
Fear, I said, everyone faces fear the same. It's what you do with it. I said the hero and the coward face fear the same. It's what you do with it that makes you the hero or the coward. Now, what I mean by that, some days you could be the hero, some days you could be the coward. You got to channel that energy. You got to learn it and that's not a one-time thing. It's an every time thing. When I went for every fight, you got to learn how to use that energy, but you use it for strength. Use it for keep you. You want to be nervous. You want to be not fear of the opponent, the fear of the unknown, because it keeps you on guard.
When
Keeps
it
you sharp.
starts,
Then the bell rings,
is
you get
are you in the zone? Like,
Always.
are you
Yes.
calm, cool,
Yes.
collected at
Always.
that point? Yeah.
Absolutely. So what I'm telling people, you want to have fear, but not fear of the opponent, fear of the unknown, but it keeps you sharp, on point. So
Fight
that's
or
why.
flight.
But
And you gotta fight.
So, but you have to. This is the difference. And a lot of guys can't do this. I've seen some world champions.
Yeah.
You got to channel. You got to manage the energy, the nerves. You got to control the nerves and use it for energy as opposed to getting
Okay,
overwhelmed
Pat,
by it.
You writing notes down
You
right
hear that,
now?
Pat?
You guys should be taking
No,
notes.
believe me, you're going to be nervous, and you're here to people, and you're going
Right.
in your last fight, and everyone's going out there cheering. You're going to go,
Right.
This it's going to happen. And JR never been there, and I appreciate the fact that he's taking it on, the energy. But what you've gone through when you've gone to go for Robert, whatever.
Yeah,
case
I'm
you're
sure
going-
adrenaline
same
situations.
thing.
Yeah.
Use that energy, right? But you control it,
Yeah.
right? So that's the same thing. Same to a Pat
All
when
right.
you want to do a
That's a
fight.
good,
So Pat,
That's how you do it. That's exactly what you do.
Pat, who's done it once before, what did you experience? And if you care to say, like, what would your advice be to the new guy?
Yeah, I would say like the fear of the unknown is such a true thing. Like
Yeah.
because you don't even know what stepping through the ropes for the first time is like. You don't know what that's like when the ring clears out and it's just like you and the ref. Like
Yeah.
it
And
feels
you
like
too.
surreal. You almost feel like you're in like a fever dream or something like
Yes,
that. Like
exactly.
you're like
That's
you're like about to happen. This
That's
thing
right.
that you've been training for and thinking about,
Yeah.
at night and stuff like that. It's about to happen. I remember when I did my first one, it was at the Cavelli Center. It was almost like because they had like 25 fights, so everyone in Mahoning County was there. They had Pat McAfee doing like the ring. Bill
Really?
Burr, yeah, Pat
Yeah.
McAfee was in ring.
Yeah.
Bill Burr was ringside, and then you had like Portnoy and Big Cat, and they're all backstage and like chopping it up and stuff like that. And I'm like fighting in the Cavelli Center and stuff like that. And it was like that was so surreal because I had never fought a fight before ever.
Right.
And then it's in the middle of
Wow.
Cavelli Center.
Cavelli,
I'm
yeah.
like, this is like,
Intense.
yeah, this is
Yeah.
wild. But
Yeah.
it was a phenomenal experience. And then I saw I went to
I
this.
was there. I was there that night.
Was you-
Does that count as experience? For me?
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna kick that guy's ass with that.
This is like
Yeah.
7 years
Play the
building.
long
Cocky
game.
firefighter. I'm gonna kick his ass.
Yeah. But I went to this event last year for Ray put this on last year, and there was a kid out of Southside that fought. His dad's a firefighter, and Ray puts on a phenomenal event. Like imagine
Nice.
Mr. Anthony's. You've all been to Mr.
Yeah.
Anthony's, and it's like a wedding. There's dinner. There's great food. There's
With
the
a
two
boxing
bars,
ring in the
and then there's lit. I mean, it's like the lighting and everything's
Oh,
the same.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
just a boxing ring in the middle.
Boxing
so-
ring in the middle.
That's
It was,
awesome.
it's- yeah. And we're gonna do. We got the contender champion tables
Yeah.
around the ringside, and then contender tables right behind them. So it's not a bad seat in the joint.
No.
But it's just who's there too. The fact that these are friends of mine. I always tell people don't understand. Fighters don't necessarily make friends like team sports. We don't go on vacation together, whatever.
Right, yeah.
I said when I was fighting, my two best friends, as crazy as it sounds, were Marvin Hagler and Larry Holmes, because we used to do a lot of appearances together, and I got to be closer. And I love Marvin, man. Oh man, I miss him, man.
Yeah.
But people don't understand just how great these guys were, I go up, I tell a story. Guy called one time, a reporter says, Ray, you and Marvin Hagler are considered two hardest working champions. I go, I don't understand that. I said, why him? I understand why I got to. He's great already. Great, but see, that was the difference. But Marvin Hagler never took anything for granted.
Right.
And he used to go to everyone's backyard. And he was once asked by a reporter, Marvin, you keep going to Philly to fight all the Philly fighters because they had 5 middleweights around the time and all top contenders. He said, "Why do you keep?" And then his first 2 losses, he was like undefeated. First 2 losses, by all accounts, he won the fight, but they gave it to the hometown fighter. He said, "Why do you keep doing that?" He said, "Because I think I'm the best." He said, "No one way to prove it by going in their backyard, whooping their ass in their backyard." He said, "If I whoop their ass in my backyard,
Home
I'm
court
supposed to.
advantage.
Yeah.
I gotta go in there." That's what type of fighter. That's what made Marvin great.
Yeah.
That's what. So you know.
Boom, boom. Pat's saying, imagine it's like a wedding
Yeah.
with the fight in the center. We could probably get some Italian moms and grandmas to whoop up some cookies and have a Youngstown cookie table, like next to the ring,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Youngstown cookie table.
Yeah, so we can do
Have
all
some-
that because
Have some pizzelles and cannolis while you watch it.
You
Pat
can do
and
that.
JR
And
I've
you
never
know
been to
what?
Mr.
You
Anthony's
can put
without
that
a
right
cookie
next to
table there.
because we're gonna have a cigar table, my
Okay.
cigars.
Cigar
We're gonna have a
table.
bourbon table,
Okay.
and we're gonna
Right,
so
you
we're
put
gonna
the
have all
cookie table
and
right
put the
next
cookie
to
Yeah, right
there.
in between.
right
You
there,
can squeeze that in.
right there.
Yeah, I like
That's
it.
it's whatever you want you can get. But anyhow, but that's what this is about,
Yeah.
and that's why it's gonna be a great night, man. It's gonna be a great night, and we'll hoping people come out.
We're gonna get to JR's opinions here in just a second, but Dan actually says when the boogeyman goes to sleep at night, he checks the closet for JR.
I love it.
Pat's over here shaking in his boots. I can see him. I can see him drinking his water like
That's
just
great.
the aura that JR is putting off in that seat over
Chuck
there.
Norris, right?
Jeff Blackstone says, "Tell Boom Boom to bring back the podcast, the Boom Boom Room. Loved it and his rants."
I have the Boom Boom Room. It's terrestrial radio. I am not doing it past. It's on 96.7 and FM, and then WBBW 1240 AM every Thursday night from 5 to 6.
There you go.
So, I have to bring back I haven't gone as many rants this time, but I still do a rant every now and then. And this week I'll have one just for you,
There you
Jeff,
go.
just for you.
JR, the next great fighter out of Youngstown, kicks some butt. So JR, let's go to
I
you.
love
here.
that.
As never experiencing a fight. Yes. Okay. What's kind of going through your head? What are you thinking about when you go to sleep at night thinking about what's going to happen here? What are you thinking?
I don't. Like Ray said though, the unknown, just
Yeah.
not knowing what to expect once you get into the ring. There's so many different variables. I'm just going to go in and do my thing, and
But they talk about years all that positive mental visualization, right? But basically, if you see the fight. So as a fighter, people know I was a little before my time in the sense that I used to work with a sports psychologist. And one of the things I tell you, when you go to bed every night, you think about the fight. Every scenario, you're going out there, walking from the dressing room to the ring, getting in the ring, the introduction, the whole bit, going out there, the first punch, you getting dropped, how you going to react?
Ooh.
You dropping him, how you going to react when he gets up?
Yeah.
That all those scenarios, you getting cut, how you going to react? You cutting, all those scenarios. So if it should happen, you've already been there.
if I can add though, Ray, there's no scenario that goes through my head where I go down.
That's it. My man!
How many rounds is it? How many rounds is it?
3 rounds.
3 rounds at how many minutes?
1 minute rounds.
No.
No?
No,
I thought they were
2 minute rounds.
2 minute rounds?
Two minute
Okay.
You better
Oh, no.
adjust
You
your.
better-
You better do this.
Hey, all right.
Hey, or you can do the Jake Paul. I knew I should
Yeah,
do more
yeah.
road work. I knew it.
What size? Now, I don't know a lot about what size gloves. Like, is it
10,
the
we say 10 or 12. 12.
12? So 12. Those are
And
big
then they wear
ones, right?
headgear too.
Headgear.
Like I said, man, it's a sporting event.
Yeah.
Thought you
Hard
said
for
30 second
entertainment.
rounds, though.
30 seconds.
The chairman, that minute round, I don't know what's going on. That's how they come in.
That's exhausting.
They come in. But
Nobody realizes
No,
that.
that's
Like,
right.
I've done, not recently, but I've done some like boxing workouts before.
yeah.
Nobody
No,
realizes how
No.
exhausting it is.
Yeah.
And I've had buddies who've done it. They did like the brawl. It was a long time ago.
Right.
They're like, in shape football players, exhausted after one
What the-
round.
Right.
Yeah, the adrenaline dump too for like an
That's the other
amateur is like,
I'm sure.
I remember training with the guy, the firefighter that I worked with the first time, and he said his first fight, he had this big entrance. They played a song and everything like that. He said he got to the corner and he was standing there. He was like, "I'm exhausted."
Yeah.
He hadn't even fought
But
around yet.
that's
He's
just-
like,
that's
"Holy
the-
shit!"
that's what I'm about managing. Managing the energy.
Yeah.
Because if you don't, you will be exhausted.
You'll be exhausted before you even
In
start.
30 seconds, you got to throw punches, and that's
Yeah.
it.
You get all hyped up. You have all that adrenaline pumping, and then you go to your corner. You're like, oh my god, I'm in fight or flight for so long.
And that happens for professional fighters.
Yeah.
Pros fight. But you have to know, I trained for this. My training's going to kick in, so that you let it happen.
Go scroll up to Ralph's comment here before we go to the charity softball game that happened. Ralph says, "Boom, boom." I can't read it. Sorry.
Ralph, my man.
Tell Boom Boom. You can't read that?
Yeah, my man,
Oh,
Ralph.
no. Okay, yeah. Tell Boom Boom to hurry up and get that shoulder better because we got to take it to the house with our bocce team this spring.
Ralph.
We're both laid up with bad shoulders.
Yeah, Ralph.
You ended up having surgery then?
It's a two-part process.
Ralph Fajak.
And in October,
Stay sassy.
I was infected, so I had a clean infection.
Okay.
I ain't got no shoulder. I got no.
Yeah, I remember you talking about that
Yeah.
when we were playing softball.
And then exactly.
yeah.
And then at the end of January 3rd, I get the replacement again. Replacement. I had it 5 years ago.
Right.
And and I asked the doctor how to get infected. He said, could happen anyway.
Yeah.
And I did a boxing workout at the end of August. And I think I might have, he said, you could have broke the burst sac in there. And I said, I tap, everything, 3 rounds on a bag, but bang, consistent, just consistent punching. But I felt so good today. I said, I'm going to kick the shit out of his back for 1 round. I'm going all out.
Right.
Bam! After it was a power shot. Bam! For 3 minutes. At the end of 3 minutes, my arm was hanging. I go, oh, man, that ain't good. That ain't good. And that's what I said. Ego got involved. Ego.
Right.
Will not let my ego get involved anymore.
Love it.
Speaking of-
but he's a world champ. You gotta have-
Speaking of egos, Boom Boom brought some skill during the charity softball game. Dude brought it, which I agree with. But who won that softball game?
Yeah, it was rigged.
Oh,
Is
man,
it-
no.
so for those watching, for those watching at home, we had a charity softball game over the summer for Robert. What was Robert's last name?
Lucarelli.
Lucarelli. So for Robert Lucarelli, benefiting Crohn's disease, it was on the summer. At Scrappers Field, it was Boom Boom's team versus Robert and Kelly Pavlik's team.
Yep.
And let me just say, Robert being on a team,
you Pat,
Robert
you, Pat,
being
and
on a
you
team,
were on a team.
Robert being on a team, it being his event, I'm a little, I'm almost positive it was rigged in his favor. Kelly Pavlik, they had a couple of Puerto Rican kids that looked like they came off the buses from the pros. Playing in the outfield. You couldn't hit the ball in the outfield. These kids were going 90 miles an hour. I don't know where they came from.
John Hirschbeck, professional referee.
I struck out. I struck out at Hirschbeck. I got called. I mean, that was like a dream about it.
It's good. I scored a couple runs, I will say.
You took it deep. You took it deep.
But let me just say something. A little story about Boom Boom. Now I'm 30s. I don't really know much about Boom Boom's fighting career because you just hear the legends, right? The legends of Boom Boom. So I show up. They say we're gonna have practice before. So we show up to practice. Me and Pat are on the same team. So we show up to practice with Boom Boom. He huddles us up. And it's like charity softball game, right?
Yeah, it's like the Vindies are standing here. Like,
so we got all these people. We got Derek Steyer from the news. These people gathered around. I'm like, I am not supposed to be here. I should not. These are some famous people. Like this dude draws murals on buildings. I'm surrounded by awesome people. But Boom Boom comes up, circles us up. He's like, ladies and gentlemen, this is a charity softball tournament. We're gonna have fun, but we're going to win. The most fun is winning. So we're going to take this practice seriously. He sends us out to our positions. So he has us line up in our positions. So I'm on third base, Pat's on second base, and we're standing next to each other. Boom Boom's like, all right, Isaac, coming at you. Throws the ball up, and he's like literal baseball practice drills. And I look over at Pat. I'm like, this guy's a world champ. This guy's a world champ.
His one line was, I want to. It's a charity thing, and I want to have fun. But it's not fun watching the other team run around the bases all day.
Exactly right. That's exactly right. I used to tell my team. I used to coach my son's little league team, and I said we're here to have fun. I said, but it ain't fun watching the other team running around. No. We're here. We're going to go out there. And I used to say, hey, look, we may not win the game, but we will win all the fights. Let's go get them. The kids just look at me like, did he just say that?
It might have been so our practice with Kelly Pavlik, right? Yeah. Kelly doesn't even show up. Okay. Kelly doesn't even show up. You know who leads our practice? Jim Lowboy. Jim Lowboy and
awesome.
Dude, awesome. He's pitching. Did I tell you this? Yeah. He's pitching to me. And I hit a freaking line drive and blasted him in the leg. He had a black. I'm like, oh my god, he's on the ground. I'm like, oh my god, I just killed Jim Lowboy.
under like some players in that game that I wasn't expecting to be as good as they were.
Yeah.
Dana Ballish.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller.
That
Yeah.
Corey kid from
Corey
Cray.
McCray from the news.
Yeah.
he was really
Trains
He's
dogs and
fast.
hits dingers.
even
dude.
that one dude from the Vindies, the outfielder. He had the longer hair. He had a
Yeah.
couple snags. I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Joe Daniel.
Joe, yeah, undercover baseball player
Yeah.
back there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And our friend, as you said, our Puerto Rican friend who was in center field out there.
Dude,
Yeah,
came out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
He was drinking rum and then he got I'm joking. But he was making some catches out there.
He was a
My primo, man, you're killing me out
He
there.
had
My
the
primo.
he had the baseball cut.
Oh,
and
yeah.
everything.
Oh, yeah, he
Dude,
did. Yes.
we were gonna. I showed up. I'm like, we are gonna get our faces stoned.
yeah,
in.
I hadn't worn a mitt since I was like 7 years old.
Yeah.
and now Boom Boom's hitting line drives at me.
Well, I
Let's
had
go.
on my team at first base. Who's the big dude from the shirt company? From the
Oh,
Youngstown-
Joey,
Yeah. No, Matt
Joey
McClure.
Mamonas.
Matt McClure.
Matt
Oh,
McClure.
Matt McClure.
Youngstown.
Yeah.
Dude, so I'm at third.
Yeah.
He's at freaking, and
Yeah.
it's like so you have like 2 6'3"
Right.
guys. I mean, I was like, you guys are
And
dumb.
we show up, and they got like McCray shows up. He's got like 2 bats, and like his shoes hanging off his bats. I'm like, would these guys play somewhere? What is happening? What did we sign up
Nah.
for? This is
We got to
real.
do
Here's the
some
thing, we were
recruiting this
winning.
year. We got to recruit.
We were winning, but we let our guard down a little bit.
Did,
Man.
did.
You let our guard down. Guys were starting to half-ass it out in the center field, out there, outfield. And balls were going through their legs. Balls were going through the infield. Guys. Plus, we playing third base. He's over our shortstop.
Yeah.
He's over,
Even the
what about the
girls-
third base line?
Right.
Back the line. Let's
So,
go.
like,
Cover the
so-
line.
So here's the thing, though, too, and then also we even the girl. So even our the people that weren't as so like the girl from the Vindies,
Yeah.
who hasn't played softball. She's catching balls in the outfield,
Right,
and she
yeah.
never played before in her life.
There were some. I'll tell you what. There were some absolute piss missiles being hit down the third base line and into the outfield. I'm like, I don't know if I should play third or if I should play in the outfield, but it was insane.
Oh, that
It
was
was
fun.
insane.
Well, that's gonna happen again. Rob did reach out to us. He wants to come on the show again. They're gonna do the softball thing again.
That's
So
fun.
I think we're gonna get a re-invite again,
Yeah.
which is so much
I was
fun.
talking so much smack to Kelly Pavlik just because it's like Kelly Pavlik's number one, he's huge, and number two, I'm sure not a lot of people talk crap to him. So just for the fact that I just like talking shit to a world champion.
Yeah.
You were texting him and emailing him shit, and I'm just like, dude, he's gonna kill you. When
Yeah, at that time, I don't know. Kelly hasn't talked. I think he's scared of me now. He hasn't talked to me.
Kelly was just like, Kelly sent me a text one time, and he's like, I'm gonna knock your brother out. It's all I got. I was like, dude, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So,
Oh, that's
Kelly's
funny.
awesome.
All right, so sorry. Back. I had to talk. I had to talk about the softball. I had to talk about the softball. So back to the boxing. So 3 rounds, 2 minutes each.
Right.
Are your coworkers giving you guys any shit about this? Are the coworkers like?
Wanna go first?
I mean, the Youngstown firefighters are not. I mean, it has been brutal. There's no one rooting harder against me than the Youngstown firefighters.
they're gonna
Yeah.
show up in police
Yeah,
gear.
yeah. That's what I said. They're all going to be wearing the Punisher shirts with the blue line down the
Right,
middle. And
yeah,
everything
right,
like
yeah.
that. Yeah. So, they give a lot of shit, but that's just the way that.
after you won that first fight, how much shit were they talking? Like, oh, you think you're a tough guy now, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm sure that's what I would do.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh, you knock out one Western PA guy, you think you're tough now.
Some random scrub.
Yeah, exactly.
What about you, JR?
I don't care what they think.
Yeah, JR has the best answers.
They didn't want to do it, so
That's
That's
true.
it.
Right.
That's
You
it.
can tell all of them to stick it. I mean, in all reality, you can tell them all. Anybody says anything.
And like we said, for those watching at home that don't realize, there are some giant Poland Township cops that are in really, really good shape that could have stepped up but did, and they're young too.
Yeah.
Isaac and I are big dudes, and these guys dwarf us. I
Yeah.
mean, like big guys. And
Yeah.
it's like, what the
And
work?
Concrete Fitness in Boardman, I lived with some of them,
Yeah.
and they're
Yeah.
huge.
And that was the thing. None of them stepped up, as you said. And I was
Yeah.
like, yo, come on now.
Yeah.
I mean, can't one of you young guys step up? But that's what when JR did it. I can't
like
tell how much
JR.
appreciation.
I like
I mean, I had so much admiration. The fact that he took this, he's good doing it. Forget his age. But the fact that he said, well, no, I might as well do it. Nobody else says I'm going to do it. That's something.
Yeah. Put that one back up there real fast. Gino DeFabio is still watching.
I
Luke,
wouldn't expect you.
Luke,
to
would you have jumped into? No, I would have helped
Ralph,
Kelly.
Ralph, I love you too, Ralph. Love you
You'd see
too,
me running
brother.
over. Get away, right? Start kicking you.
Ralph Fajak says, "Love you, boom."
My man, Ralph.
Yeah, can we get that set up for next year? What about you two?
Us?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to have to.
Right. What
I don't have to mangle. I don't want to get in trouble for mangling an old
Well, how
man.
about this? We'll do a tag team. The MLO Bros against,
Okay.
and we'll pick another.
we can do a tag team.
Me and
Boxing. You know what?
you do
Boxing.
tag, can you
You
tag
go
him?
one round. You go one round. He'll go one round.
Yeah,
You go back
me and
forth.
you.
me and Kelly versus you and Boom Boom. That's fair.
Wow.
Well,
That's the way,
okay.
evens out the weight.
Well,
It evens out the weight.
Not the age, though. Boo Boo and I are 20 years older.
You guys are fine.
We got the experience, bro.
Yeah,
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Stop talking. You're gonna
I'd
get
be like,
killed.
Tommy and Boom, Tommy and Boom.
I would go into the ring with Kelly and immediately tap Boo Boo.
I'm out. You got this. Big guy.
But you know,
Got it.
they actually do. They actually, you can't make this stuff up. They actually have a boxing league, professional boxing league,
Okay.
where one guy goes in for 1 minute, 1 round. I'm not saying 1 minute, 1 round. Next guy goes in for the second round, and these guys only got to fight 1 round,
Huh.
and then
No.
per fight. And then if they
What if someone gets knocked out?
there you go.
That's it.
That's
Wow.
it. That's
The hottest sport lately is chess boxing. Have you seen this?
Yes.
No, what's that?
Yes.
Chess boxing?
Yes.
So,
You-
so you get 1 round of boxing,
Uh-huh.
and at the end of that round, you play 3 minutes of chess, and it's you keep going back and forth either till you get knocked out or till you checkmate.
The
Yeah,
end.
and these guys are in boxing gloves and like their hands are taped up and they're playing chess. They're breathing heavy. It is such a
You see,
cool
you
sport.
can't make
gotta
this
check
stuff up.
it in.
Yeah.
It's like this professional slap fighting.
Yeah.
Slap fighting. You see this professional slap fighting guy. Now, first of all,
Oh, the slap fight.
Yeah.
Hammers,
but here's what people say.
intense.
That's stupid because
Yeah.
the people out there about boxers, though, they get punch drunk and all that stuff. You do that when the brain gets rattled. But when you're boxing, you're moving in and
Right.
you stand there and get smacked. That's how the brain gets rattled. Those guys are going to be more punchier than any fighter would be.
Yeah, right.
That's what people don't get. That is absolutely detrimental to their health.
Right.
Absolutely
Do you-
off the charts. Makes no sense.
Do you think?
No
I
sense.
know your shoulder's messed up.
Yeah, yeah.
You think at all with you getting hit in the head so many times? You think it messed you up at all?
What's like verbal,
Hey, look.
like word?
Yeah.
What do you
Word
got?
recognition.
Part of it. No,
I'm
no,
gonna ask that
no,
question.
of course.
Have to.
No,
Have
no,
to.
no.
How to ask that question?
You got to go because that's been a study for years, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Now they say when they talk about dementia, pugilistic dementia is the proper word.
Yeah.
We used to
dementia. Okay.
pugilistic dementia.
All right.
They used to be called punch drunkenness.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it is. And that happens when people fight. And I go do the brain study every year. I've been doing it pre-COVID.
Really?
And then when COVID took it for a couple years, went back this last April, Vegas, the Lou Ruo Neurological Center
Okay.
at the Cleveland Clinic, Las Vegas. It's free. They fly you out there.
Wow.
97% reaction, 93% memory.
There you go.
Damn,
There you go,
but
baby.
hey, I pray to God I can see that 5 or 10 years from
That's
now.
better than
Yeah.
me.
That's huge.
I mean, it's a
But
certainty.
he's doing better than me right
Because
now.
but what
terrible.
I'm saying,
I
they give you it's a battery of tests, reaction tests, it's all that, and then you go through an MRI. But the thing they tell you, again, the reason I do pretty good, I didn't fight an extensive period of years. I only fought my whole career was 5.5 years.
Wow.
So I
That's
had
crazy.
34 fights in 5.5 years.
How many times do you think you went out? Like how many?
I was never knocked out, but you know,
Did you bell ring?
I got
Yeah.
I
mean,
dropped
like
a few
lose.
times, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I did the the smart thing. I was gone for how many years? I came back to fight Greg Ogden.
Yeah.
And I got beat the way I should have. I had no business. That was ego. Ego got involved.
Right.
Because Greg Ogden, tough guy, can't punch much. When they offered me to fight, I was doing off-Broadway play in New York. Do you know? I was doing I've been trained in the theater.
Can you sing?
Yes.
You want to sing us something?
Yes, but I was doing an off-Broadway play too. And then they came and say, would you be interested in come back and fighting Greg Ogden? Now I never fought Camacho. Come back. I was gone. I retired when I was 24.
Yeah.
Came back to Camacho 3 years later. I was going on 28. After Camacho, beautiful. I satisfied what I was satisfied. And now I'd been married. I just had my second child, and I went away to training camp. And I tell people, it's no excuse. It is mindset's different. I've never been married before. So before I used to go in with that attitude, you're getting carried out or I'm getting carried out. One of us is getting carried out. Today.
Right.
This time, God, please don't let me get hurt. My wife, my babies, they need me.
Yeah.
So no, it's no excuse. Just what is. So
Right.
So I trained hard. It was a great training camp, but man, I'm in the dressing room going, man. I told my trainer, Chuck Fagan, I don't want to do this today. Chuck says, "What's the hell of time? Tell me now, ain't it?"
Right.
I said, "Griff."
It
Griff,
changes when you have
Of
kids,
course.
man. That's
but because
100%, yeah.
I wasn't a fighter no more. But the point is, you try to convince yourself. So when I went into walking, I could tell you things about my pro debut. I could tell you things from my title fights. I can't tell you nothing about that night.
Yeah,
I'm going from the dressing room to the ring.
Really?
I was
Wow.
like dead man walking. So
Wow.
my point being is, I got beat the way I should have.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have been in there. And that is, sometimes it takes something like that, take an ass kick like that to convince you, well, what are you doing?
Yeah.
See, my ego got involved because I always said my ego has been my biggest part of my success because it made me believe I can be a world champion, made me believe I could do things.
Yeah.
But biggest part of my failure, made me believe, I'd have to, I could fight a guy against Greg Hogg, who was a 2-time world champion. I thought I was like Ray Leonard, but I'm not Ray Leonard. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Ray Leonard did that in Marvin. My style is completely different, So my point is, ego has been the biggest part of my success, but the biggest part of my failures. So
Interesting thing you mentioned about your kids. Pat, didn't you just have a baby recently?
I got a 3.5 and a 1.5-year-old.
But since you fought last time,
Yeah,
so you thinking about the boy? The
I
baby?
Like when you get knocked out,
when you
how
get
it's going to
knocked
be an
out?
embarrassment to your children.
It definitely was different when they reached out to me. Renee had called me. I'm like, man, last time I fought was 7 years ago. Like, I have kids now. So I called my wife. She was cool with it. I called my brothers, and they had great responses. They were. My oldest brother said, "You only got a couple of these moments left. Like,
Right.
only a couple moments that are going to get your heart beating like this." So he said, if they need an extra fighter, tell them I'll drive in from Chicago and fight someone. So, it's definitely different being older with kids. I mean, you're right
that's
around
what I'm
my
saying.
age. Like, I don't know.
But this is what I'm trying to say. It is for charity. I said we want a great show, and they said they can put on a great show. But in all respect, you got to go back to your family. You got to go back to a job.
Right.
So we want them to give the best. But I'm not back up. But you just it's that fine line. You got to be careful there.
Jerry, you got kids?
I got 4 kids.
How old are they?
My oldest is 22. My youngest is 9.
What are they?
Well, yeah. What are they talking? 22-year-old.
He's a hero to them.
22-year-old
Yeah,
got to be
He's a
talking
hero
shit.
to them.
My kids are so excited, especially my youngest. He really wants to see this, and he says I'm going to win. Just so you know.
I love that, as he should.
Yeah, my older boys, they think I'm crazy. My wife,
It's beautiful.
What's wife think?
she was dead set against it at first, but she has come around, and
Good.
That's
No.
a classic.
No, but
yeah.
but that's what I'm saying. People don't understand. It's just boxing. It ain't. You don't. The old saying, you don't play boxing. You don't.
Yeah.
These other sports, but that boxing is different than most. But I always tell people, but you find out who you are and what you are. When you get in the ring, you can find out who you are and what you are. You find out everything about yourself because it lets you know what you got inside. I tell people that when I speak around the country, and I say that 3-step walk, that 3 steps up the steps in the ring is. I said that is life altering, because once you get in there, the fighter is the most naked athlete in the world.
Yeah.
Just you and me.
Makes sense.
They're the most naked athlete in the world. So when you win with the world. The whole saying is you win. When you lose alone.
Yeah.
And believe me, and I've been on both sides of that. And that's what I said. It's embarrassing. It was embarrassing. Yeah, when I found out, I should have no business being in it. I let my ego get involved. And I got beat the way I should have. But I'll never forget after that fight, a young kid coming to me and says, after a fight, a couple weeks after I was back home, young man said to me, Boom, Boom, can I ask you something? He said, why would you go in there and lose like that? I said, young man, if I thought I could, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
But I didn't think I could.
Right.
But that's the point.
What's that feeling like though after you win the fight?
Oh, there's nothing-
like 10
no.
10 to
It's off the charts. It's life altering. It's an out of body experience.
Yeah.
It's, it's euphoric. It's euphoric feeling. But when you win a fight that, and then when you see a guy, you hit him,
You've experienced that
What do you-
one time,
what do you
Pat.
think?
What was that like?
Well,
Did you knock him out, Pat?
yeah, we
You knock him out, or
it was by KO, and the only fight.
Go watch it.
Like,
You can still watch it.
is it online?
Yeah, you can find it. He did good. He goes right over to does the classic like wrestler.
Well, like we grew up watching Kelly Pavlik. Like
Yeah,
Kelly
exactly.
was our generation growing up. And I just remember Kelly when he won the title fight against Jermaine Taylor. got up on the ropes and was standing on there. So like,
Yeah,
it just like took over, and I stand up on the ropes.
Yeah.
It was just, but it was surreal because, again, Cavelli Center, all that kind of stuff was nuts. But
Of
it is
course.
a very,
Yeah.
you get so much testosterone and adrenaline running through your body. It's like,
and it's over, and you're like, oh, like,
it's
done.
But
It
that's-
is.
because
it's
there's
like-
so much work that is put into it,
That's
and not saying I'm like a professional fighter,
No.
but like
Yes.
totally changed my diet habits, and
Yeah,
working out more.
you guys
than-
eating healthy? Well, you guys eating healthy?
so I'm low intake carbs, like it's all protein, no sugar.
But we don't want, we know policemen are known for donuts, right?
Yeah.
But we don't want the donuts coming up. We don't want the donuts coming up.
Chief Wilson, how's that diet going?
Yeah, you know something. You know a thing or two about donuts, don't you, Jim?
I got invited over to the wellness center. I got invited. I walked in.
We couldn't get to the same time.
Hey.
We couldn't get to the pot.
Hey, I got invited to the wellness center. I walked in. That $3 of donuts over there. That's the truth. I said, you got to be kidding me. It's true. It's true.
We're
not the donuts.
The champ walks in and tells everybody not taking it serious enough.
He starts yelling at everybody. You eat healthy. You got to eat healthy, boo.
I eat good. I eat good. I eat carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. I love my bread. I love my bread. But I work. But the difference now is portion size. The older you get, portion size.
Yeah.
So I'm not. I used to be. I'm a big desserts eater. I don't pass up dessert.
Yeah.
But instead of this, it's this.
Right.
Me and my bride, we go out, we get one dessert, we cut that in half. We're like mom pa kettle, and then we get one coffee. Drink,
I struggle with that. I eat whole dessert.
Dude, I eat so
I
much food.
don't but I work it off.
Right,
But you got
You
work
still
off.
exercise every day?
I did my morning workout there. I came my own, yeah.
Yeah.
I work out
yeah, man.
5 days a
Let's
week.
go.
5 days. I take
Yeah.
off Thursdays and Sundays.
Yeah. So you can tell. I mean,
But you
guys,
got to,
Pat, you slamming pizza, aren't you? You're not dieting.
I mean, I'm notoriously a really bad eater, so I just try
you
to
cleaned it up for this.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Pat
yeah,
don't want to, you don't want the pepperoni coming up after a second round.
a Taco Bell kind of guy. Taco
Are
Bell,
you?
Nice.
Taco Bell.
You negotiated with the
Like that,
varsity
too.
club. You're like, listen, I'll paint the giant penguin on your building. You are going to feed me
Yeah,
food.
I ate
That
there
works
every
for
day.
food.
That varsity clubs, that's top notch right now. That's a
Right,
good spot
They do a good
downtown.
job. They do a nice
all
job.
right. So we're running out of time. Dude, this goes so fast.
It
Why
does.
does it go so fast? It's crazy.
Yes, and it's not us just being idiots.
Yeah, right. Seriously.
But
All right. Well, let's get some final comments. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe
all
maybe
parties involved.
all parties involved. Maybe talk a little, chill a little bit or something. I don't know.
Yeah. Pat, why don't you say something about, or JR, why
Tell
don't
us
you say
everything you
something
hate
about
about.
Pat's mom or something? We need some beef. Is there anything we could add?
Yeah. And you know
Talk
what?
about, you know what, Jared? Talk about how cops are better than firefighters. Let's go down that road. I mean, why are they better?
Technically, we are the first responders.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey,
You just put out a fire. You don't really do it.
That's really
There's no
hard.
people involved.
No guns and shooting at you.
Yeah. If you have an accident on scene, though, the firefighters are in charge.
Are
If-
they?
Yeah,
Are they?
absolutely. Because we're dealing with life safety. So, like, if life safety takes precedent, we tell the cops what to do.
So the cops are there
Ooh, there
basically
we
just
go.
direct
There we
traffic,
go.
right? Put down
There
some
we go.
road
They
flares
just
and
wave
direct
the
traffic
wand.
lights.
Yeah,
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 go ahead,
yeah.
guys,
So
throughout.
Pat's gonna come in the gym with like a hose, one of the hoses.
Yeah, but like, for those watching at home, the Poland police chief just said, "We don't take orders from nobody." Shocker.
Well, where's Chief Wilson? Now, what's what? I didn't know because you believe Poland's about, it's about the size of these 2 blocks, right?
Yeah.
We got village and township. We got 2 police departments
Yeah.
in Poland. How many people you think?
Yeah, how many people do you
I'll
need?
tell you what, I feel very safe living there. I'm not gonna lie.
I go through that village because they will stop you if you go 2 miles over the speed limit. 2 miles.
But like, shit hits the fan. You don't think I'm gonna call the fire department. You think I'm gonna call the police to help me.
You would think.
Unless your house is on fire.
That's it.
Unless your house is on fire, but that's not that big of a deal. I got a fire extinguisher.
I mean, to give Poland credit, though. So I'm in the township. Okay, I have 3 boys. They accidentally set the alarm off one time. Okay, and I didn't have my phone on me to shut it off.
Yeah.
The cops were there in 25 seconds. I mean, it was
Good to know
ridiculous.
that.
Like, huh?
That's good to know.
Oh, it's.
That's
I
good to
mean,
know.
25. We also had taco night, and we caught something on like
They got your
smoke.
name. They got your like coat. You're coded in there. Like, oh, it's just Luke again. Just
For the fire department's been to my house
To
3
be
times
fair,
because
we're-
of false alarms.
We're right down the road from
I
your
mean, to be
house.
fair,
like,
yeah,
we're
to be
just
fair,
watching
yeah.
your house.
Yeah,
all the time.
100%. But yeah, I also think they case my house sometimes to see if I'm doing anything illegal. Also,
I'm sure.
Chief is always trying to set me up for stuff.
Right.
If you guys don't mind, I know we're running out of time.
Yeah,
here,
no,
but
you're fine. Go ahead.
so again, if you want tickets
Yeah.
and you can go online, go to the www.boomboommancini.com. You can buy tickets. Go click on buy the tickets just for the fight or for the dinner.
BJ, pull it
Or
up.
we have-
so we can do it one more time.
or you have tables. So we still have some available tables. If you get about 5, 6, 7 people, eight at a table. Or like I said, individual tickets $1.50. But believe me, that $1.50 is gonna be the best $1.50 you spend because you're getting food, entertainment, fights, and music, and donating to the cause.
What's the dress code? Is it
It's
formal?
business cat. I actually wanted to go black tie at first.
Yeah.
My wife said, "No, you can't do
Business
that."
cat, yeah.
Business casual,
Okay.
jacket.
Again,
No,
Youngstown,
don't be a tie.
not New York.
Yeah,
You got to
jacket,
go
Collared
back.
shirts,
jacket,
please.
open, but collar shirt, jacket.
Yeah.
But look, we ain't going to Pat. The overalls will not go.
You're out.
Overalls, no overalls. People coming in with ripped jeans. No, that ain't flying.
Yeah, I
This
like it.
is an upscale event. I tell people, man, just show some respect for the event.
Yeah.
Right.
For those of you on Facebook too, it is, if you go to Boom Boom Mancini's page, there's a bunch of links on there to
Right.
get to the
Just
page
go
to buy tickets because we're
boomboommancini.com.
on Facebook right now. That would be the way to do
boomboommancini.com
it.
and you get right to it.
Yeah, show up and show out for Youngstown first responders.
Yes, please.
Dan said, good luck to you both, and thank you both for your services you do to the community.
beautiful. That's
You're
beautiful.
volunteering
Yeah.
your time and your freaking you're volunteering your time and your welfare
And
That's
your
right.
on behalf of a good
Brains.
cause.
Well,
And your brains.
No, they're going to be fine. They're going to be fine out there. They're going to do well because they've been training for it, and then it's going to be entertaining and it's going to be exciting.
Yeah.
And,
There's some good amateurs too.
yeah, yeah.
They're,
So it's gonna be a good
Some
show.
of the guys
It's
that
gonna
are,
be right.
going to be lined up
And,
on the.
It's gonna
but-
be good.
Yeah, there's some
It's
good
gonna be a
young
good show. It's
fighters.
gonna be
There
a good
really
show.
are.
Is there a Vegas
And-
line on this, or what? Can I get some action?
Oh,
Sorry, come on.
Can I get some
We're in Youngstown. We need some
just
action.
call your local book, man. That's all you just call your local book.
I'll talk to you after.
Just go to the local book. They're gonna have that. That's all.
Hey, Chief, earmuffs.
Yeah. Call your local bookie. Call your local bookie.
But hey,
Earmuffs.
hey,
Yeah, we get some action on here. I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be good. It's gonna
I'm
be
excited.
yes,
interesting.
it's a nice event. And again, God willing, look, this I say second annual because we want to make it an annual event. God willing, we can do as many years as possible.
Right.
And every year we're going to choose something different, and it's going to be good for a cause. And all the money stays local. That's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah.
So all stays local. We
Yep.
and on my foundation, we have no administrative costs.
Yeah.
So it's all, money goes right to everything. We
Yeah.
have no administrative costs.
Yeah.
My Renee, my wife, none of us take any money for that.
Awesome.
So
Beautiful.
it's everything. But we're doing things bigger. We're trying to do a couple things, and we want to be outside the box. Things
Yeah.
outside the box.
That's good.
And
And, you're
that's
bringing
what
in a
we
bunch
do.
of big names. I mean, people
Yeah.
are going to get their money's worth. So again,
Yeah,
that
man.
is January. Keep forgetting the date.
January 23rd,
January 23rd.
the fourth Friday. We're gonna start the fourth Friday of every January. But
All right.
but this year it's the 23rd.
I think that's good. I think
Yep.
that's good.
Close her out. Thank you everybody so much for watching. We appreciate you for being here. If you haven't already, go down below, follow Youngstown Studio, follow the MLO Bros. We are Youngstown's talk channel. We appreciate you being here. Remember, MLO Bros stands for Mortgage Loan Originator Brothers. We are loan officers. If you're financing a house, we can help you. If you want to refi your mortgage, we can help you. Also, we're real estate agents. You want to sell a house, buy a house, whatever. We got it all covered. Luke and I, either one of us can help you out. But thank you all so much for being here. We appreciate it. And we will see you, next Tuesday?
Hey, good luck to you guys.
Thank you
Good
very
luck to you
much.
guys. Boom, boom. I'm sure it's going to be awesome. Good luck.
It's gonna be a great event.
We'll
Thank
see you guys again. And maybe we should have these two on after. And then we can really talk some shit. And who gets
Like
knocked
the
out.
day after. So when Pat has a black eye and he like limps in here. It'd be great. It'd be great. It'd be great. So,
We're going to
wheel him in.
wheel him in,
Oh,
wheel
man.
Pat in a wheelchair.
Exactly. Exactly. It's gonna be great.
All right.
So see you everybody. Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for
That's good. Good job.
Thank you for listening to this show on Youngstown Studio. This is original Youngstown content. Feel free to share our videos and tell your friends about us. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on